got the racks back, man, my pockets were stacked with lick. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, now it's a duffel in my knapsack. I don't back, go check my track record, niggas shot at us, we clap back. At 18, I was a 7-figure nigga after tax.
Welcome, snipers. Let's get straight into the video. So we got into a play on the last Zoom Thursday. We got into IWM. Targets was 204 and 208. SPY, I believe, was 573, 578. Me personally, I didn't take SPY's play. I took the IWM play. Both hit, and all four targets hit. Yeah, so if you go watch the last Zoom, you'll see my reasoning for wanting to get into the play. And I was telling y'all that Trump tells us the storyline. He told us to buy, and I was telling you guys we need to buy because it's the same thing he did before. Last time he did it, we had a rally within hours. So yeah, this is my play. 414% I hit off of that from the Thursday Zoom. So keep a lookout. Make sure you turn that notification bell on. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the next upcoming Zoom. All the Zoom meetings will be posted in the community post on YouTube. So lock in. Now let's get with the charts. So SPY 582.88 was the close for SPY today. So basically, yeah, not much. I'm looking for. See, we had a falling wedge here, but we had a nice gap up right there, and we called our shot. A lot of people made money. They told me, and I hope if you're watching this, you made a lot of money as well. That is the goal, is to help everybody eat at the same time. So now what we're looking for is continuation with SPY. 583 is a number that I had for resistance. We rejected that number last year. If we get past that, we should have pretty good movement. There's some resistance at 586. Shout out to Trap. I see the two weekly candles that we can reject at 586. So 583 is that's where I want to see us get through. If we go over here and look at this red and green candle from November 11th and November 18th, those weeks, yeah, we're about 586 on the dot. Right now, we look at SPY monthly chart. We are above that 10-day that I was scared that we could reject. We're not out of the woods quite yet. I would like to see us break above that 584 hold. That moving average starting to turn up. If we get a nice gap up, then yeah, we're gonna look pretty good. But right now we have to be careful. Tomorrow we have to be careful. Yeah, be careful. If you didn't get in, don't try to jump in yet. Wait for a nice pullback day. So let's see. SPY, yeah, we had a nice run on SPY. Beautiful. That was beautiful. You ate lovely. So now we're gonna check futures. S&P 500. And yeah, same thing. That 10-day moving average. That's what I'm watching on the monthly. That 10-day. We're gonna go. Okay, yeah. Daily. So look, we're having our pullback now, right here. 100-day moving average is the retest. Then under that we got the 5-day moving average, and then under that we have the 200-day moving average. So those are some things to look out for. So now let's see. We're gonna do. So what I do in the Patreon, I always give a breakdown of what I see potential price going. So SPY, as soon as I look, yeah, here comes the pullback. If we hold this level 584 5,850. 5,850. We hold 5,850 is looking good, but we should lose that. And I'm looking for a 5-day moving average retest. So 5792. 5792 is what I'm looking for. If we lose 5792, I'm looking for 5756. So 5792, 5756 is what I'm looking for tonight. A pullback possibly. So since that's our levels, I'm basically looking. I'm gonna give you where I believe SPY could possibly open at in the morning. So I'm looking for SPY to go to 575, and then the next target will be 573. After 575, if we lose that, then we're headed to retest that 570.25 number. So it looks like we'll be headed that way tonight. Based off of our, let's see. Let's move up a little bit. We got our 5,837 we could bounce off of. So 5,837 we have to watch. 5,837 is the number we have to watch. This is for futures. If we lose that, like I said, I gave you the numbers. 5793. Yeah, so SPY should open up about 577. Yeah. Probably 577 I'm looking at for SPY. And if SPY could hold that 577 level, we're going to look for that retest back to 583 again. And I gave you the levels if we do lose that 577 level. My apologies. 575 was the target, and then 570. So we probably will bounce off of 575. That 200-day moving average, we'll probably retest that tonight or in the morning. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking for that 200 moving average. The 200 moving average at 573, my mistake. And then 100 moving average at 575. So the 100 moving average will probably bounce, which we did kind of this morning. So that 575.70 is what we're looking to hold. And we lose that 573.50, then 570, and then 566.45 is the numbers that we'll be looking at. We'll probably open around 577 if futures keep going the way it's going. So ultimately, once we break those levels, if we hold the 577 and go back and retest that 588, break our 586, the numbers that we have for target would be 592 to 595. If we break that, then we're looking at all-time highs. So 592, 595 is the next target if we break 583. And then we get to 586, then yeah. That's what I'm looking at for SPY. Apple. We need to look at these big boys that can move the market. Apple is at 210 right now. I'm looking for Apple to retest. We got our AV-WAP right here at 216.92. We need to recover 217. After 217 on Apple, we got 219, and then we have 219.75. After that, we have the 225. So those are the level for Apple. Apple's 217. We need to hold 217. Once we hold 217, we have 219. then 219.75, and then 225. If we lose, if we lose this area, the 209-ish area will go to 207, 205-ish. We got 203, then 200. I'll be looking at if we lose that 195. Right now, we got resistance right here. We got our trend line. We got our trend line right here. So possible rejection at that 214 level. So keep our eye on 214 for Apple. Tesla. Let's see what Tesla is doing. Tesla is at the 100-day moving average, holding pretty easy, but this is declining. 325.40 is resistance for Tesla. Rejecting that gives us 293.60 for Tesla. Yeah, so okay. If we lose 316, so if we lose 317, if we lose 317 on Tesla, we are looking at 294, the 200-day moving average. Target if we lose 317 on Tesla is 294. I'm not playing that. I'm just saying Tesla needs to get above 325.40. If it gets above 325.40, we have 360 next. Amazon. And I got some plays for y'all too. I got a play. Potential play. So Amazon has to hold 208.45. That's our resistance. Well, might be support now. We're not too sure. And we have our 100-day there as well, confirming that. So if we hold this 208.40 level on Tesla, on Amazon, pardon me. If we hold this 208.40 level, then on Amazon we have 224.30 as the target. So again, if we hold 208.40 on Amazon, the target is 224.30. If we lose that 208.40, we have 206. After we lose 206, we will have that 200 for Amazon. Okay. So yeah, we're just right now just being patient. Remember I told y'all that I was looking for a rejection at 577 to 583. I'm looking. It could come up to 588 as well. So just stay cautious in these areas. We have for tomorrow core CPI, very important. Then we got core retail sales. We got PPI Thursday. All those on Thursday. Retail sales. We got Fed Chair Powell. He speaks on Thursday as well. So tomorrow again CPI, and then Thursday is a heavy day. So stay focused. Be careful. So now let me give y'all two stocks. So GameStop, we all know this stock, right? I've been having my eye on GameStop. So with GameStop, what I'm looking for is it to hold this 28 level. Really 27.60. I want GameStop to stay above. Above 208 is beautiful. I got into this play Friday. My target is 31 on GameStop. I'm not giving an expiration. If you're gonna get into play, you should be able to know how to pick your expiration. Give yourself enough time. Ultimately 31. After 31, the next level I'm looking for is 38, and then 44, and then 48. Strong chance that we see that 41 on GameStop. That's what I'm liking on GameStop. 41. Yeah, about I like 41 on GameStop. We'll probably hit that 48 level too, but 43 is a solid number too. But first, we need to get to that 38. We have to break that 38. Right now, the target would be 31. That's what I'm in right now. My target's 31. Then after that, target will be 38. But after we break 31, my target is going to go straight to 44. So that's a play that I'm in already. Again, my target is 31 on GameStop. Another play that I'm not in yet, but that I'm considering jumping in is KINS. Ticker KINS. KINS is what I'm looking at right now. So right now we fell below the 5-day moving average. So this is why it's on watch for me right now. I'm looking for price to continue to, let's see, where we at? We have our 10-day on a weekly. I like the 10-day. We got a little bounce there. Look a little weakish. We could test this 1675 area. That would be a perfect spot to buy. Let's just check our monthly to see how we look on our higher time frames. The higher the time frame, the better the confirmation is. 15 is definitely a level we could pull back to as well. So be careful. If we lose 1675, we're likely headed to that 15 level. The goal for this is to stay above 19. That's what I'm looking at ultimately. I want to see us hold 19. It's specifically 1940 is what I'm looking for. If we hold 1940, then this is what we're going to do. We're going to use our Fibonacci tool. So we could see where we could potentially be headed to. So we're going to take, we're going to go on our daily. We're going to put it here. And then we're going to our lows, our previous lows. And now we're about to see what our target is. Our target is 27.25. So if we hold 1940 on KINS, 1940, I need to see a nice bullish daily candle or 2 daily candles close above 1940. If we do that, I will enter the play with no hesitation. I'm on it. You can't be afraid to pull that trigger. Pull that trigger. Only thing, the worst could happen is you're gonna lose, but that's why you manage the risk. All right, and let's see our fib. Now we're gonna go to our technicals, and we're gonna see what if that area on our fib is a area that we agree with. I don't just go by the fib. I need to agree with the level, so I like that level. Got a nice bounce here, got some rejection here. So above 1940, a nice bullish daily candle with a lot of volume, or 2 daily candles. I'm looking for 27. That is what I'm looking for, 27. We could even play it safe and aim for 25 and leave runners to 27. So that's what I'm looking for. Don't fight the trend. We still don't have a day. We don't have the trade confirmed yet, so just be careful. Like I said, I'm looking for rejections in this area. If it don't happen, cool. I'm not front running. I'm currently in a SPY 705 call, up almost 70% on that. Probably be taking profit from that soon. Not sure yet. Stay focused. Like I said, don't be like you missed out. Don't feel like you missed out and you jump into play and start losing bread. Do not chase it. You let it come to you. Attract it. CPIs tomorrow at 8:30. I gave y'all the SPY levels. GameStop, Kins, all that good stuff. See y'all on the Patreon tomorrow. Have a blessed night. Stay focused.